don't know if I can do this. I think I might have bit off more than I can chew. What was I thinking? I'm not gonna cry. So the question is, do I save this for another day and try to do it again? Today we're at Little Red Mountain Trail. I think this is a really great opportunity for me to try to see how I do on elevation gain, but on a short trail. And I just ran into someone as they were leaving the trailhead. They said it was a really good trail. They acted like it was really easy. But more importantly, today is my very, very first solo hike. I'm a little nervous, I'll be honest. This was not my planned hike, FYI. My planned hike was to go through dry flume, but I went up there in the trail, I swear to God, y'all, it was a skating rink. Like the whole trail, it's just pure ice. So I was like, okay, time to adjust. I had some backups just in case. Should I be worried about all the bones? Definitely, I'd say technically more challenging, but you know, the length is good. It's only 2.5 miles. I can do this. That's the whole point. I can do this, right? That's the thing. So far, this trail is not disappointing. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm pretty happy. So not only am I doing a solo hike today, but I've decided to challenge myself, 1,000 feet of gain over 2 miles, or I guess it's 1,000 feet over 1.25 miles is not a ton. I guess in the scheme of things, it's not that steep. For me, it's pretty steep. This is my Everest. Every new challenge, every new mountain, every new height is my Everest. What a view. It's pretty amazing. I'm not even to the top yet. I think when you've been inundated by, urban or city or even an office environment where it's like there's never really quiet, there's something really cathartic about coming out here and just being on your own, just being quiet. All right, definitely taking a lot more breaks this time. The elevation gain, So this is about double the elevation gain in the same distance that I did on my last trail. You got to keep challenging yourself. I got this tiny bit of reprieve of flat and I'm enjoying it. It's only for a little bit. I still got so far to go. But I can do it. I'm not gonna give up. I can do this. Y'all, I'm definitely not winning any time trials on these trails. But you know what? I'm gonna hike at the pace that I can do. I have no problem with that. So slow. I have to take so many breaks. It's like I can go 15 feet and I have to stop. Then another 15 and stop. Of course, I know for my first solo hike, I could have just picked something easy, right? I could have been like, I'm gonna do this 1 mile hike and go see this flat trail, do this easy thing. If only I were that person, but I am not. I think this was a scalable, doable challenge. And it is a challenge, y'all. I'm so close. I'm so close. I just gotta keep on. I can do this. I mean, when you're by yourself, it's like there's no one to cheer you on, you know, other than yourself. So you have to really be willing to cheer yourself on. Because, like, when it gets hard like this, you know, there's no one next to you saying, oh, you can do it. I know you can do it. Just keep going. You kind of got to be that for yourself. I can do that, but, you know, when you're winded, it's hard as hell. And you're looking at this really steep rock that you got to go over. It's like, I got to find that motivation somewhere. So maybe that motivation is me wanting to do things later. Maybe that motivation is just to get up to see this view. Maybe that motivation is I don't want to quit on myself. I feel like we just keep going up and this mountain never ends, y'all. I just checked all trails and I'm not even genuinely close to the top. I don't know if I can do this. I think I might have bit off more than I can chew. Like, I legitimately do not know if I can do this. Like, physically, I just do not know if I can do this. It is so much taller than I thought it would be. And so much harder. Serious talk now. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. This is in front of me. It's really steep. It's like 400 feet again. And just the next part. And I'm already exhausted. I only got 2 hours of daylight left. And it's taken me a while to get up here already. It's already been an hour just to get to this point. And I got most of the trail left. So the question is, do I save this for another day and try to do it again? Just go back down and do the safe thing. Do I keep going, see if I can get to the top, and then go down? Because maybe going down will be faster. I do have my headlamp with me because I carried it as part of my 10 essentials. But I really don't want to be going down this technical trail on my first solo hike by myself in the dark. Gotta make a decision. All right. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Okay. I think I'm close. I think I'm close. I think I'm close. I think I'm close. Oh. Oh, gosh. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I'm exhausted. You can do this, Renee. You can do this. It's right there. It's right there, Renee. You can do this. You can do this. I'm not gonna cry. Stop. I guess I made it. That was the hardest thing I've ever done. But I made it. I'm gonna take a break for a minute. That was really hard. I don't suggest doing that. I suggest if you're going to do a first hike, do something a little bit more like you've already done. Maybe work up to this. But I made it. I think I got a little cocky. Because I'm like, oh, I'm doing so good. I did so good on those 2 trails. I'm going to push it this time. And I forgot. I forgot a really important lesson. When I started this, I started at a half a mile. And then I went up. And, it was a big deal for me to go up that ridge line on the second hike and to make it to the top. It was a really big deal because it's hard. It was really hard, but it was an achievable hard. This was right on that verge of non-achievable. It's awful pretty up here though. Time to get down this mountain before dark. I'm racing daylight now. I feel better after resting up at the top. I drank a lot. I rested, let my heart rate go down, breathe, Right now, I'd say my biggest enemy is time, the clock, and the sun. It's lower in the sky, but not low. It's not dusk. It looks like I got a couple hours before the sun slips behind the mountain. The official sunset can be different around here with the mountains and everything, because it can basically, as soon as it goes behind a mountain, it's dusk where you're at, right? So this is worrisome because I don't think I can get down here without sliding on my butt. I think that's the only way down. I don't think there's any other way. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I just gotta slide on my butt down. All right. I swear, every time I say something, I'm like, I think downhill's easier. The mountain just wants to laugh at me. It's like, just wait, honey. Am I just perpetually jinxing myself? It's the first time I slid down a mountain on my butt. So I gotta be real with y'all, right? I mean, what's the point if I'm not real? But it was not my favorite, I'll be honest. It was beautiful views, don't get me wrong. Everything I want in a view, but it was like I could barely enjoy it because I was just so beat down, just so exhausted. So tired. And that does make a difference, you gotta, I know there's some people who really just want to beat themselves up to do things and feel the achievement of that. I don't think I'm that person. I want to do achievable, difficult things. So I want to do something that's maybe a little out of my comfort zone for sure. But I also don't want to beat myself up to do it. It's I want it to still be hard, but achievable. I don't want to feel at any point demoralized, So it's a good lesson for me today on this hike. that maybe I need to be a little bit more purposeful and a little bit more gradual about my hikes and choose them carefully. Because this one was probably just a bit too hard for me. I mean, did I do it? Yes. Yes, I did it. And that is, I have to feel accomplished about that. I'm definitely making much better time going down, which is good. Did I miss the path? I think I did. Huh. Yeah. Yes, I have gotten off path quite a bit. Dang it. All right, so I have to figure my way back. I'm so close to the end and I lose my way because it was like, it looked like a trail, you know? I'm really close. Oh, I can see the mark from here. Okay, whew. So I got off trail, but not horribly so. I'm like literally right at the end and I lose my way. What is it with me beginning and ending trails that I lose my way? Apparently it's a thing for me. I'm here to give myself some grace too. It's okay that it's hard. And sometimes it's okay if it's too hard, even if it's easy for other people. That's why I gotta, keep going in my head about, because it's real easy to be like, well, other people think this is easy, so why am I finding it so hard? Because I came from a different place. I started at a different place. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with of where I started and where I am now. Because sometimes you just got to start at the very beginning. And sometimes that means, something that a lot of people would scoff at. But you know what? Here's my thought. I bet you there's a lot more of me out there in the world than them. I bet you there's people who are like, I wouldn't even try that because, they think they aren't in perfect shape and all this other stuff. But you know what? If there's a start, if you're starting down here, you got the ability to move up. If you're already starting up here, you're there. Awesome. That's awesome for you. But if you're starting way down here, every little step is going to bring you up. And that's what I keep telling myself. Because it's okay I'm not there yet. It's okay. I almost quit on a mountain. I didn't know, did I? But I'll eventually get there.